All right, let's try this again. Come on in. All right. We had we had a power outage today, and I don't know why it's now affecting. I just got off of a 2-hour coaching session, and we did pretty well with that. All right, come on in. Drop where you're from. I want to share some information that is valuable. Thank y'all for sticking around. I know y'all had to exit out and come back in. Listen, I want to get to this because I want to make sure that nothing happens to this live stream. So I'm going to share some plays. First of all, I want to say, hey, this is for educational purposes only. I'm not telling you what to buy, hold, or sell. Investing comes with risk. I'm not your financial advisor, and I'm only sharing for educational purposes what I will do and what I am doing. Okay. What's going on from Illinois, my state? Hey, from Kentucky, from Las Vegas, what's going on from Houston, Texas? All right. All right, you guys, I was so blessed the last time I came on live. And if you did not get a chance to watch it, I talked about why people choose pain over truth. Go back and watch that. There was a comment that just really blessed me. Hey, from Orlando, and from Philadelphia, there was a comment that blessed me. I talked about prioritizing, just prioritizing, and one of the ladies who watched the live stream, what's going on from Florida and from Georgia, one of the ladies who watched the live stream went in the comments and said she was about to take a $5,000 vacation, but she has some credit cards and that she needed to pay, and wanted to do emergency fund. Hey, from Houston, Texas, and that she wasn't going to do it. She was going to reprioritize her finances and get her house in order. Listen, those type of moves are what's going to set you up for success, right? And I want to just talk to you. I'm going to tell you 3 stocks that I loaded up on today. And but first, I just want to share something, so you guys can understand how this all works. All right. You know, the thing that most people don't quite understand is that there are so many people that are waiting for excitement, okay, to make moves. They wait until a stock is already exploding, right? Everybody talking about it. The price go through the roof, and then they buy in. That is not how wealth is built. It's not. Wealth is not built in excitement. It's built in the quiet, boring repetition. Okay, the repetitive decisions that you make before the hype. Okay, so I am going to talk about a few stocks that I'm into right now. But before I share with you, I just want you to understand that building wealth is you got to be like a farmer. Okay. There are seasons where things are not going to be thrilling. They're not going to be stimulating. Okay. It's going to feel boring. Okay. Sometimes it's boring to build wealth. Okay. And if you don't learn how to master boredom while you are building your wealth, you're going to keep sabotaging yourself by chasing hype instead of building legacy. And that's what we're doing. It's interesting because, when you're trading stock, um, sometimes when you're trying to get in a good entry, it's before the run takes place. So often it's in like this accumulating stage. Okay. It's in this stage where it's consolidating. And every time maybe it dips, you might buy, and it's just there's an accumulation that's happening. And again, it's consolidating, meaning there's no real trend to it. Okay. But you know what the long-term trend looks like, but there's no real trend yet. And then all of a sudden the move breaks out. And then when the excitement starts happening, what happens is other people jump in and push the price up more and more and more. What's going on from New York? and push the price up. But by that point, you've already quietly got in. You got in on ground level. You got in a good entry. And it amazes me because even with cryptocurrency, and people are like, "Ah, this is a scam and this and that." And, they see the prices dip and all of this. When you have been a person 4 and 5 years ago, um, getting a position in certain cryptocurrencies when it was like under a cent, when it was maybe a few cents, and now you see it at $3 and it dipped down to 250. Who cares? You know, you up 300% or whatever the amount is. And people don't understand this because they looking for the hype. That's when they're going to step in. Now, I guarantee you when some of these cryptocurrencies start breaking all-time highs, now everybody want, oh, I should have got in. Why you ain't tell me? I've been saying something when it was quiet. I've been saying something when it didn't look sexy. I've been saying something on the red days. I've been saying something when it was not expensive to buy. And then all of a sudden, when it breaks out, everybody gonna want in. And I'm telling you guys, you gotta learn patience. I think that's what Warren Buffett said, like that wealth from the stock market moves from the impatient to the patient. But see, the problem is patient don't always look exciting. Okay. It's not always exciting, y'all. So y'all got to get out of this wanting something exciting to happen before you dive in. I can tell you now that family and friends and people around are going to, that's what happens when, you got these people who've been quietly investing and move and sacrificing and behind the scenes and doing this and staying faithful. And then all of a sudden they get wealthy and now everybody want in. Everybody want, oh, what you do? Okay, put me on game. What's going on? This been happening for the last 5, 10 years. Like now you want to be put on game? Y'all, nothing exciting needs to happen. There doesn't need to be now, hey, there are some exciting, the S&P 500 just hit another all-time high today. Okay, cool. But sometimes when you say excited, it just hit another all-time high. Oh, it did. Oh, what I need to invest. But it's been red days. It's come on. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help you to understand that this is a game of patience and consistency. Okay. So what's up from Atlanta? All right. So the momentum will come, right? But momentum doesn't reward the gifted, it rewards the grounded. Okay. So I want y'all to know that because too many people think your next level is going to be electrifying. My next level, no, it's going to be the mundane, the rinse and repeat, the boredom, okay, keep doing it over and over, keep investing, keep sowing, keep making smart decisions. They think breakthrough is going to look like fireworks, like validation, like instant results. That's not how it works. Okay. The next level is boring sometimes. So be okay with that. Don't need nothing exciting. Trust me, your day is coming, right? We got to just keep with the process. If you work out, you show up to the gym when nobody's clapping. You keep saving and investing when nobody's paying attention. Well, they will when you get wealthy. And they're going to be asking for some of it too. And then they're going to be mad, okay? Or complaining that you ain't get, whatever that looks like. You stick to the system even when it feels slow. That's why that's why there's so many people out there. They're never going to get past average because they keep chasing hype instead of building systems. Okay. And I'm telling you now, when bull runs come and when it starts to really elevate, that's when everybody gonna want some information about it. And I'm telling you, start accumulating now. When AI go crazy, when some of the businesses and some of the stocks go crazy, people go, oh my God, got to get, you can get in now. You ain't got to wait up for all the hype. I'm telling you where this culture is headed. You can see it with your own eyes. Okay. So when a stock is running up, it's sometime already too late. You know what I mean? And then people want to get in and be FOMO, fear of missing out. The real positioning happens when it's quiet, when it's whispering, when it looks boring. So I want you to know that. All right, let's get into the plays that I'm personally accumulating right now. And one of them, I talked to you about it, and I'm gonna say it again because don't worry about the price, people. AG said, yeah, I like that. Build a position first. That's right. That's all I'm saying. Somebody was just telling me that their broker didn't want them to get into Bitcoin because it was risky and stuff like that. And I tell people all the time, Bitcoin to me is a position. I'm not looking, the currency will change, right? Digital currency is taking over. I'm not looking at the price. It's not about Bitcoin's price right now. It's about positioning. Okay. So there's some stock you need positioning. And I'm happy that he said that because some of these stocks for AI is all about position for me. It's not about the price, it's about position. And some of them are so cheap. It's like you can risk it. You can risk it, you know, but nothing I say is financial advice. I'm only talking for educational purposes so I could be clear. All right. I'm risking it. You know what I mean? I don't have a crystal ball to tell you exactly where this is going, but I do know that AI is the future, right? But before first understand the company's product first. Yeah, you do have to understand the company's product. So I love that. I love those comments. So the first one, I bought some more today, guys. Somebody said at this point, build a position long term. Yeah, because when you think in long term, it's not as risky. If you're trying to make $1 million tomorrow, yeah, you're gonna probably go into something higher, with higher risk, but we're not, it's a slow process. The first one, Poet, Poet, Poet Technologies. Okay. This is one that I told you guys the other day about, and I think I was even down 8%. And now I think I'm up maybe a couple of percent. I'm looking at it now. Give me 1 second. I want to go to it and just see where it is. I told y'all I would keep y'all up to date with it. And so, yeah, I was down like 8%. I'm up now, just like 1%, right? But I'm accumulating right now. I'm accumulating. Most people don't know this about Poet. Again, you got to understand the companies that you're investing in. But yeah, it's quiet right now. It's not on everybody's radar. They're into the semiconductor space, working on photonics, basically technology that could play a huge role in powering AI and high speed data in the future. Okay. So photonics is basically moving data with light instead of electricity. That means faster, more efficient chips. And with AI eating up insane amounts of computing power, it could be huge. Okay. So that is one that I'm accumulating. I got some short-term targets and some long-term targets. It's speculative, it's risky, yes, but I'd rather be in position before the hype than chasing it when it go up. And I have stocks in it, and I have options for 2027. Okay, so I just want you to know that I am accumulating, and so anytime it goes down, I'm going to accumulate. Okay. I do have right now I don't even have a stop loss because it's not even a lot of money. Okay. So I don't even have a stop loss right now. So I did at first, but then I took it off. I said, no, this is long. I'm okay right now. If something go way left field, fine. I'll reevaluate it. All right. Second one, number 2. Anybody got Poet, by the way? Poet? Maybe not. Bill the greatest. What's going on? Poet is number 1. Poet. I'm grabbing. Poet. All right. And then the second one that I accumulated on, or I've been buying this one for a long time. Amazon. Amazon. Of course, it's not a secret about Amazon. It's still not fully priced for what they're doing in AI and in cloud. I've been buying Amazon for like quite some time. Like seriously, I mean, uh, back in April when all-time lows happened, I got a lot of Amazon. Okay. And if it it may pull back some more. I'm still holding, I'm adding because it's not about catching like a breakout candle for me with Amazon, of course. It's literally holding one of the most powerful companies AI in the AI space long term. It's not just e-commerce. Y'all got to understand that their AWS, which is their Amazon Web Services, the cloud division runs half the internet. And right now they're building AI into everything from cloud services to logistics. And so that's why I keep adding Amazon to my portfolio. because it's positioning itself as one of the core players in AI future right now. Like, and think about like huge names like Netflix, Airbnb, what Disney Plus, NASA. They have AWS to run their apps and store their data. Okay, so AWS makes up a portion of Amazon's business, but it's the most profitable segment for Amazon. So think of this, like most people think of Amazon as shopping, but AWS, which is their cloud division, powers a huge chunk of the internet, and it's leading in the AI service. Okay, so again, these are AI plays for me. And some people think Amazon, oh, it's a store, it's a, then they see the Amazon, they see the stores and stuff, and they think it's about the stores. It's an AI play. Okay, so that's why I keep accumulating it. Now the third one, and I'm really about to start loading up. I'm hoping that it'll drop a little bit. I was a little nervous to you know the politics play a role, but I am now really going to get heavy, and have been getting heavy, I would say, back into Tesla. Okay, Tesla is not, and I'm looking at the company, now Tesla's not a car company, and some people think, oh, Tesla's a car company. It's AI. It's autonomy, robotics, energy, data. Everything they're building is positioning them for the AI future, right? The Tesla's self-driving tech is really a data play, because they got billions of miles driven, constantly feeding their AI systems. And beyond cars, they're working on Optimus, that's their humanoid robot. And so Tesla is not just a car company; it's an AI ecosystem. Seriously, um, right now, Tesla is around 450. It has to hold that position to go higher. If it don't, I'm prepared for it to probably come down to 390, 400, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'll be buying heavy if it comes down. I'll be buying anyway. But um, again, when people are going to want to buy Tesla, if it winds up being $800, $1,000, when it start, oh man, I should have got into Tesla, so I am heavily buying into Tesla because of the AI story, y'all. It's all about the AI story. Okay. So this what I mean when I say, like, today, I'm like buying stuff. I'm not, I'm telling you guys because, I want y'all to ride the wave. I want y'all to invest. I want y'all to get your portfolio started. But it's not like every time I go into my phone to buy a stock that I'm telling everybody, oh, mama, I bought this stock today. Friend, I bought. No, they don't even know what poet is. If you go tell somebody, ask somebody, do they know what poet is? Right? You Poet Technologies. You go ask somebody. You go ask somebody, do they know what Tesla does? They're gonna be like, yeah, it's that car company, right? No, it's AI, right? So I'm just saying, this is what I mean by wealth is built in boring times. Is, yeah, most people are, they're gonna wait till Tesla is making another all-time high, or it done doubled in price or whatever. And I'm accumulating now. I'm accumulating because I believe in the AI story. And hey, I got APLD that's up over. I think the last time I let you guys know. Oh, another. I didn't even I share this. I did load up on a little bit of BBAI today too. Um, and I'm not saying have to. I'm not telling you what to buy, hold, or sell, and I'm not telling you not to have stop limits. Okay. So if it goes to a price that you just feel like, I can't let it go down no more, then yeah, you got stop limits. Okay, you can determine your risk. But I've been loading up on APLD for quite some time. Oh my goodness. I think the last time I told y'all about APLD, I think I was at like a little over 108% or something like that. I'm not even making this up. That was just like last week. I'm at 140% up on APLD. I'm making sure I'm looking at this right. 140.80%. And I bought some more today. So what? Earlier when it was down a little bit. So I think it went up. It must have went up during after hours a little bit. Yeah. So anyway, I am buying some AI plays that are worth buying and holding. Okay. So the three stocks are Poet, Amazon, and Tesla. I'm just adding a couple of other ones that I've been into. Hood is I'm buying Hood. So, but I'm segmenting those as the AI plays that I'm saying. If you got $100, just if you feel more comfortable, and you like, okay, I know Tesla, I know Amazon, because it's always good to start with companies you know. Okay. So you could say, hey, 50-50. You can buy slices. You don't have to have the whole share. Okay. Do y'all know that? Y'all can buy slices. Okay. Coin is doing really, really good. And it's going to continue to do good as we have a crypto bull run. But even when coin do good, hood will do good as well. Right. So you can buy slices. You don't have to, because I know Tesla is over $400. So some people are like, okay, I don't have $400, but you can buy slices. You can split them up. Okay. Amazon is a little cheaper because it's Amazon is 220 currently. It could drop some more. So we'll see. If it drops some more, I'll be loading up some more. Right. All right. How do I find these? Just learning the stock market, learning what companies are advancing in the AI, direction. You want to find companies that believe in AI, that have an AI story that they want to fight for. And so yeah, these are plays that I'm just looking, I'm just researching in the AI space, basically. And I'm long-term AI. So I want to get in, like Poet right now is like $5. It's $5 and something. So it's cheap. But imagine if you look up 2 years from now and Poet is at $40. Okay. I believe in long term. I believe Poet will eventually reach 16. I'm not, maybe by the end of this year, maybe at some point, towards next year. When it does, I'm going to say something, right? And I don't know if I'm going to sell at that point. I'm a little long term. If it reaches that point, I know I'm going to be holding. But I do have some that I want to, I told you I got options also. So I'll cash out on some of my options as they hit certain points. I have quite a few options. All right. So yes, I'm going to leave this live up. So I just wanted to share that. I wanted to share a couple of the plays that I'm doing, and I wanted to just encourage you and inspire you. Listen, it's not always easy, to quietly invest on the side, but I'm telling you, this is how you will build wealth. Is stop spending all your money on liabilities. People want to have fancy cars and they want to, buy premier things. You don't have to buy the next iPhone that comes out. You can say, hey, I won't buy. I used to buy iPhone every year. I'll buy it every 3 years, and whatever money I was going to use to upgrade, I'll take that and put it into some investments. I'm telling you, if you just scan your life, you're going to find a lot of different ways you can save money. You may get your nails done. And you say, I'm going to do my own nails for the next 6 months. You may have had 3 vacations planned. Why don't you take away 2 of those vacations and just take one? The young lady, like I said in the comments, she said, you know what? I don't have an emergency fund. Why are you taking a vacation with no emergency fund? What if you come back and your job is taken from you because of AI and you have no emergency fund? You have nothing. You know what I mean? What if something breaks down and you need to fix it? Right? So, and you're missing out on interest. You know what I mean? You're missing out on growth companies. You're missing out on so much, right? So you can buy slices and you don't have to buy the whole share. Yeah, that is true. That's true. Never heard of Poet before, but I'm definitely gonna buy some. Make sure you do your due diligence. Again, I'm not telling you what to buy, hold, or sell. Investing comes with risk. I'm just sharing for educational purposes and sharing what I would do. But yeah, do your own research, do your own homework, and just look into them. I'm not saying that they couldn't, they haven't proven themselves. A lot of these BBAI, a lot of these companies, I have QUBT, I have some of them, still are proving themselves. But I'm along for the ride because I got them all. I shared some in the last video, some other AI that I have, but yeah, I'm accumulating quite a few of them, and they're not that expensive right now. Imagine when Palantir was under $10. Imagine when it was under $10, y'all. And now look where it's at. You can say it's overpriced or whatever you got to say about it, but people have been making a lot of money off of Palantir. I know I have. Okay. Right. You, Apostle, you are right about Amazon and AWS is growing. Yes, AWS is growing and Amazon is in there. Okay. So do your due diligence. Somebody said just bought some Poet. Make sure you do your due diligence. I'm not telling you what to buy or to sell. Listen, it can come down. Okay. Don't get scared. It can come down. It can come down to $4 or whatever that looks like. Again, you can have a stop loss and you can have your own risk. Me currently, if it comes down to a certain point, I'm just buying some more, right? It's so affordable. It's so affordable. If somebody bought 10 of them, 40, $50. Okay, so if you look, that's the good part about buying so low is you really, if something did happen, you don't really lose that much. But guess what? The upside could be tremendous. Like when I was telling people about SoFi and even APLD up 140% right now. I'm not saying it can't come back down. I could have a stop loss. And I do for APLD. I have a stop loss, but I'm long term for some of these because I bought them so low. I'm not. It's a win-win for me. It's, you know what I mean. I've already made a lot of money off the option plays and stuff. And then also you got to remember, sometime when stocks come down temporarily, you can do cover calls, you can do options, you can do puts to the downside. That's if you're into option plays. So there's a lot of things that's in place. Somebody said Palantir to 1,000 in 2030. Yeah, I'm still holding. I still believe in Palantir's AI story. So I'm holding Palantir. I'm accumulating as well. So yeah. All right. So this is the AI story. I want to share that with you guys and share kind of what I'm doing. If you have not watched the last video, why most people choose pain over truth, go back and watch it, because there's just some things, it's not about the tacticals, it's not about the strategy, it's about you and how you're wired, and you got to be reprogrammed. Like, you're not going to, it doesn't matter what kind of strategies of investing, or how much money you get or whatever. If you're not reprogrammed here, and you don't know how you are wired, and you don't refilter and reprogram and rewire your mindset, your success is not going to be successful. It has to be automated. It has to come from your subconscious. And that takes some time and some intentionality. All right. So if you have not watched it, I'm telling you, it's an identity play for you. And for us, sometimes the reason why self-sabotage happens is because our finances and other things and our success in life grow beyond our identity. It grows faster than our identity, okay? Our mindset, right? And I said this in the last one, you cannot outperform your identity. So at some point you're going to rebound back to the limitations of your heart. And that's who you really are. And so you have got to grow, and you have got to learn how to get out of the way of your own way. Okay. Because some things we're just in our own way. And so that message is powerful. Go back and watch it. All right. All right. Somebody said, what was that name again? Was it the stocks? We just got Poet, we got Amazon, and Tesla were the three that we talked about today. But I have a ton of AI plays. I'll continue to share what I'm accumulating, what I'm adding to, because there's some other AI plays that I'm going to continue to get into. I'm in Open, OPEN ticker symbol. So there's a lot that I'm in right now. And I was down with Open as well, but I am just looking real quick. Oh, I'm still a little down with Open. So, but I've been accumulating that. But I have a stop loss on those too. So yeah, I got a ton of them, but some more that I'll be investigating and looking towards. AI is the future, y'all. So those are the plays that I'm looking into. Do your due diligence, guys. Do your due diligence. And listen, we're gonna be saying cheers as we see the stock market, make even more all-time highs, and we see our money start to, multiply. I'm exposed to cryptocurrency as well. I'm looking for some things to pop. It's a pretty good day right now for cryptocurrency, but I don't care about the waves up and down. I'm accumulating. I've been accumulating for quite some time. I got some great positioning. I got some positions that's so good that if it moves just a little bit, I'm up a lot. So yeah, Bitcoin is climbing back up. So we'll see what happens. All right. I'm buying the dip as always. I'll see you guys doing pretty good with Open bought at 450. Good. See, get them while they low. I didn't buy them as low. But I'm going to be buying some of the dips as well. I do have I made some money off option plays with Open, killing. So that I have. But sometimes if I have option plays, it doesn't always mean that I have the stock, or so and then some I have both. So some stuff I make plays off the options. I just buy options. out into, a couple of years, a year and a half away. Or sometimes I buy stocks. It just depends, right? XRP, yes, I love XRP. It's making a little bit of a move, and I can't wait for it to, take off. I think the ETFs are this month, so we're waiting to mid October to see what it looks like, and we're gonna see. All right, thank you, Lisa, for the compliment. All right, I just opened an account with Moomoo for Nvidia stock. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love Moomoo, by the way. I use Moomoo. All right. Thank you so much. I'll be back on to give you some more information. So, make sure you go back and watch. If you missed any of the other videos, make sure you go back and watch them. Oh, by the way, like this video if you haven't already, and subscribe if you haven't as well. And tell me what's your next stocks that you're going to be investing in. I would love to know. And especially if it's an AI stock, let me know what you're invested in. And if you have any questions, because I do these lives based off the content that you give and that you share. But I want to know, what is your next play? And I gotta have something, gotta have some kind of next play, right? What are you investing in? Don't tell me what you're buying, okay? As far as liabilities, tell me what your next asset is. I would love to hear about it. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.